Are you a C3 owner like me? Have you ever wondered why is it so stinking hot inside the footwells? Well, one of the reasons is the engineers back then, they did that ventilation. Was it astral ventilation? What was it called?
I forgot what it was called, but they designed the system, the climate control system, to always have the passenger fan or the fan on at all times on low, whether it was on or off. So it's always blowing air.
And it gets really hot. A lot of Corvette owners, C3 owners complain about this. And especially now as the cars age, you have an option A, rip apart the interior, the dash, replace the vacuum controls that operate the blend door, the wire operated climate control system. It's a pain in the butt is what it is. Option B is to install a ball valve to cut off the coolant flow to the heater core. So that's what we did. And preliminary results indicate it works. I need a longer drive to really see if it does what it does, because we've taken it out on some hot days and the wife refuses to go now if it's over a certain temperature outside, because we cook in here. And there's no AC, and it's a fiberglass car, so all this heat gets trapped in here after a while and transfers straight through the firewall in there. So I think this is helping a lot. We cut the hose coming from the water pump, the supply line, and halfway in between put this quarter turn ball valve that goes down to the heater core and have it in the off position. It doesn't hurt anything. It's just this hot coolant isn't rushing over the heater core anymore, and it doesn't get it hot in the footwells. So I'll update you with results later.
All right, so here we are again under my son's 78 Corvette. Hey, and no cracks about the flex pipe, okay? We got enough cracks about that last time. So what we're doing under here is we're going to try to put some ball valves or a ball valve in the heater core lines, because the valve for the heater core and all the vacuum lines and everything behind the dash still need some work to do. It's a little tricky back there. We don't really feel like taking the dash apart right now. So what we're going to do is put a ball valve in one of these lines here. These are heater lines that go to the heater core, and we're going to shut the coolant flow off to the heater core because it gets really hot in this car. All right, so we're thinking that we were going to do it at the bottom, but it's kind of cramped down there. Maybe it might be easier to get it from the top. Let's see where these hoses come out.
Heater hose. Well, there's one coming out from the water pump, yeah? So that's the one going in, and the one going out goes to the intake.
Nothing says we can't put it right there.
Right here?
Yeah, I mean, as long as we're shutting out the flow, that's what matters.
Okay.
Right? Are we sure that one's going to the heater core?
Heater hose.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
Okay. That's what we'll do. I think we'll still have to drain a little bit, but maybe we just cut that hose and see what comes out and catch it from there. All right, we're going to need a flat blade. Oh, look at that. Nothing but core Phillips. Great. Okay. All right, so maybe a nut driver with 1/4-inch socket on there to take off one of those clamps. Well, that's kind of a big nut on there.
Too big. Everything, nothing. My life today.
So what we've got is a ball valve from a plumbing store and a couple of 3/8 pipe nibbles. We think that will fit the OD of the pipe nipple will fit the ID of this hose here. So what we want to do first is take this hose off and see if those nipples fit. How's that? Does that fit?
Yeah.
All right.
What kind of? There
Sort of, kind of, not really. All right. We got the catch basin underneath this thing.
Yeah, that's gonna work great.
All right. That for our viewers out there, that little bowl that my son's using to catch the coolant, that is actually from the Road Warrior movie, where he collects some gas from the wreck at the beginning No, I'm just kidding. It looks a lot like the hubcap that was used though. All right, so let's try to get this thing off. Looks like it's on there pretty good. Yeah, let's get that catch bowl out of the way. That'll be a good idea. All right, looks like this hose is stuck on there pretty good. Yeah, a little bit of a channel lock, maybe to try to help twist and break that seal. Is it moving?
I don't know. I don't want to shoot the hose. Chewing it up.
Like there's what's falling there. Yeah, maybe take that clamp off or move it back all the way. Might want to put that black one underneath the car someplace. Try to anticipate where the fluid is going to run. Always a fun thing. Never falls straight down, does it? All right. Get that ape strength out. Almost looks like the clamp has not loosened, but the screw is backing out all the way. That's crazy. It's still holding on.
There we go.
Okay, there we go. All right. Here's going. See, folks, how everything goes so smoothly. Oh, on YouTube, everything works just perfectly, like on all the other videos. Carefully cut it open so we can take it back if we have to. All right, so we're taking out one of these 3/8 nipples, galvanized, and we're going to see if the OD of that thing matches the ID of the hose. Oof. Wow. Okay, that's pretty big.
We don't have any downstairs, do we?
I don't know. We might have. So the 3/8 is far too small. That can't be 5/8 hose. That's got to be a much bigger hose. So let's measure the ID of this hose to see what size nipple we got to get. What are we looking at there?
Let's see here. 8.6.860. 0.865.
7, right?
It hasn't reached 8 yet. Yeah, 7.
So 7.65. So that's very close to 3/4.
Okay.
We should be good with 3/4. All right, so off to Ace to exchange the 3/8 or the 3/8 and get some 3/4. All right, back to the Ace. What size were those nipples again?
We want 3/4. These
Those
were
1/2 inch.
3/8.
3/8. Okay. Well, you know what? We should double check the OD of the 1/2 inch ones. We don't want to use black. We want it galvanized.
Well, it's the same size, right?
Yeah.
No bag in the way.
Measure up here. 820. Yeah, we could probably get the hose over that.
Okay.
All right.
So half.
Yeah.
So
1/2 inch short.
half.
A close nipple. Is that black though?
Half. Instead of black.
Yeah, we want galvanized. No. One.
Here we go. Standard galvanized 1/2 inch.
Get these guys, these short guys maybe, huh? 2 of those guys. And then we need a ball valve or whatever the cheapest shut-off valve is for 1/2 inch. $16.99.
Here. Oh, no, that's a little weird.
Oh my God. That'll probably do. That's 1/2 inch, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that the cheapest one? $16.99. $14.99, but this is not the right kind.
I think that's it.
Okay.
We go.
I love these things. Who else loves these things? I sometimes think I'm the only person in the world that eats them. Does anybody else out there eat them? Let me know. All right, we're back from ace. We're going to try this again. Exchange the 3/8 for 1/2 inch. So how's that fit?
Much better.
Oh,
there we go.
That's good. Okay. All right, so now what we're going to do is assemble the nipples to the ball valve.
Too small?
No, that might be okay. I'll give it a try. I think one of these days we're also going to get ourselves a hose clamp. Pliers. Those things are great.
Okay.
Does it seem like it's going to be tight enough?
Take a feel. It might.
Oh yeah. Okay, that ain't going anywhere.
The only one from over here.
Very good. Oh, is that the one that broke? Okay. You got one left?
Yeah, there's other ones here.
Okay. All right, so since we spilled a little bit of coolant taking the line off, we should always double check to see if we have to add any. What's it look like in there?
Yeah, we can add a little bit.
Okay. All right, we'll add some of that and top it up. Make sure it's full. All right, topping up the old coolant. Is it burping? Yeah, shake the car a little bit, burp it. Like a baby. All right.
Well, could probably use a bit more, but should we run it?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll start it up. All right. Fingers clear, tools clear.
Hitting the exhaust or something. Yeah, I haven't been looking dry. Yeah, looks like we got a little cold at the exhaust.
All right, back from some long drives and reporting back on that their ball valve and the going to the heater core. It works. It works great. So instead of ripping apart your dashboard, changing all the controls, go ahead and install a quarter turn ball valve in that coolant supply to the heater core, shut it off, and your footwells would be significantly cooler, a lot more enjoyable to ride.
Did your wife like it?
Wife gives it 2 half-ass thumbs up.
Awesome. Good job.
So after finishing this project, we realized it would have been much easier to just cut the heater hose here with a tubing cutter instead of wrestling with that stupid defective hose clamp. So if you're planning to do this mod on your car, and this tip applies to many cars, not just Corvettes, save yourself some time and install the valve right here. A hose cutter makes the job quick and clean, so be sure to check out the product links in the description box below.
If you enjoyed this video, give us a like. It really helps the channel. Thanks.